was rough. That's a rough one. We're going to take a quick break from here. We're back here from Daytona. A little bit of technical difficulties. About 10 laps in, got the stream going. Finally got it going. And, yeah. As it'll be Alex Wiggins, your race leader, with Ethan Skye, Connor Gibson, then Keegan Clark, Mark Allen Bivens, your top 5. James R. Hartley, running 6th, adding at your field. Hartley about a second back with Bivens. About a half second back from Wiggins, yeah, so Bivens about half a second from Keegan. And in that 5th place position. Just riding in the back, just trying to stay out of trouble early. As these three, nose to tail, down the back straight away. Gibson starting to lay back to these things. Bivens and Clark are lined up together. Clark, Mark Allen Bivens, and Connor Gibson with the half side. New race leader. Keegan Clark, can he hold it? Is he going to be able to clear? 3 wide. Not going to be able to clear. They're going to stay side by side. He's clear now. Back on the bottom here. They got to run. With Alex Wiggins in. They keep the run going. Connor Gibson below the yellow line. He's going to get to the inside of Ethan Skye. 3 wide for second. Ethan Skye is going to drop back. And Connor Gibson. It's 2x2 tandem racing. And then there's Ethan Skye. In the wall on 2 of the picture. Clark can drop down in front of Wiggins. Now they're going to be back to single file. Clark, Wiggins, Gibson, and Bivens. Then Skye, your top 5. Possibly a little bit of trouble for James R. Hartley. He's got a ton of right side damage. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's go back and see what happened to... Take a look at what happened to James R. Hartley. So he has damage on the right side, or the, right side. Might have been way too far back. We're going to go back to the battle up front, the 5-car battle. Wiggins back to the race lead. Connor Gibson and Mark Allen going side by side. Wiggins needs a win to get himself into the car. It's right on board with Ethan Scott. Falls back a little from these three. They're still side by side. Mark Allen and Connor Gibson still side by side down the back straight. Almost a little contact there. Gibson pushing Wiggins out front. Keegan Clark riding back there in 5th place. Best spot to be right now if there was an incident. Wiggins with a big gap to Gibson. Gibson's got a big run here on the left. Wiggins, he's going to have to check over with Givens. Side by side. A little bit, not going to be able to hold it now. Ethan Sky now to the bottom of Bivens. Ethan gets a little loose out of the corner there. Not what these guys want is to fall too far back like James R. Hartley here. Is just going into one where these guys are heading into 3s. Middle of 34 actually. Time by, will be 55 laps to go. He's going to drop down in front of the sky side. Caution flag flies as the 8-car of Ethan Sky was turned around. Sorry, the 31 is turned around. Looks like he just comes down in front of the 8. Looked like the 8 being down there. Wasn't able to see all of it. Connor Gibson involved. Keeps it out of the inside wall. See if we can get a better look at this. Connor just comes down, gets into the 8-car, and around he goes. Locks it up. Definitely flat spots the tires. Good job keeping it out of the wall, though. Decided he would race the Rolex 24 this year. And got on into the grass. James R. Hartley into the pits for the first time today. Going to be the first driver. Head on into the pits today. Let's go. It'll be Mark Allen Bivens, Alex Wiggins, Keegan Clark, Ethan Sky, Connor Gibson, James R. Hartley. Rounding out your field. Let's bring in Connor Gibson, who was involved in that accident. Connor.
Fucking racist. What?
Connor, it's Mason up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah. I got a copy.
So,
Mason,
what happened there?
the race wrecked me. Wait, let me take a look at the replay. Never mind, I thought I was Caden Bailey and I just turned down on him. I don't know what I was doing.
Is this going to affect your race in the long run, or?
No, not at all. I'd be more worried about Ethan. He's got quite a bit of damage on that right front. That was my fault, but don't tell him that I said that. I'll tell him. Did you send me the link?
Alright, Connor. We're going to send you back. Anything else you want to say?
Shout out to you for broadcasting. Best broadcaster in all of iRacing. No cap, on God.
Alright, thank you.
Don't blush too hard.
We're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Want a race? Ready? Set? Go!
Green flag is in the air.
We're back here from Daytona as we are 1-2 green. Mark Allen Bivens choosing the top, Alex Wiggins on the bottom, Keegan Clark on the top, Ethan Scott on the bottom, Connor Gibson on the bottom, and then rounding out your field will be James R. Hartley on the top in the 6th place position. We're gonna go back and look at the accident one more time. Let's go back and take a look at this wreck. It's right on board with Connor Gibson. Before we have to go back green flag racing. Right here coming off of 2. Just possibly thinks he's clear and just turns across his nose. getting ready to go back green flag racing. Green flag is back out. Bivens gets a fantastic start. Down the back straightaway. Davids. Connor Gibson. He's right behind him. That'll be Alex Wiggins, race leader, Ethan Skye, Keegan Clark. Just like we didn't go on, we didn't have a caution. It's just the way it was. Trioval will stay the same. Connor Gibson moving down to the bottom. David looks like he's going to drop back down. Almost gets into the back end of the 31 of Connor Gibson. Down the back straightaway. Single file now. James R. Hartley. Way off the pace right now. Also lost the draft because he's way out of the field right now. Nothing he can do there. Oh! Connor Gibson! Does he save it? No, caution flag's out. And he keeps it off the wall. Again. Let's take a look at what happened. She gets into Ethan Skye. And goes around, gets into Ethan Skye again. Keeps it off the wall there. See how close he was to the wall. Oh, almost could have kissed it from there. And it'll be yellow flag second of the day, both involving the same drivers. I am not going to bring him back in here. But not what he wanted to see tonight. Definitely not what he wanted to see tonight. Connor Gibson, again, gonna have to drop all the way back to the end of the field. Not the night he's wanted tonight. Definitely not the night he wanted. Connor Gibson just having a very rough night. Pit stops underway. This is where strategy is going to come into play. It'll be Alex Wiggins, Keegan Clark jumping up a spot, and then Ethan Sky. I'm going to take it as the rest of the drivers going to be taking repairs. Some of the drivers with pretty significant damage, especially Connor Gibson. One lap to green before we go back green flag racing for the third time tonight. Wiggins. Oh, there's Gibson. He's going to go to the bottom. He's going to be able to get side by side with Mark Allen Bivens. Going to have to give the spot back. Apparently he's under the double yellow line. Alex Wiggins, right now, your race leader. He's been leading all night. He led the most laps, I believe, so far. James R. Hartley up to third. I believe he got his damage fixed. Yeah, I believe he had some serious damage. Up to third now. Wiggins right behind Hartley. Here comes Connor Gibson to the high side. He's been the most action-packed racer all night. We're going to do a IRSS crank it up. Three wide. Back to two now. In the fourth place position. Here comes James R. Hartley and Mark Allen Bivens on the bottom. Your race leader still is Alex Wiggins. Side by side second will be Connor Gibson and Ethan Sky. Gibson's going to have the nose out, so he will get second place for the time being as he is side by side for the race lead. Gibson gonna get left out to dry. Hartley up to third place. Hard into the wall. Some damage there for Connor Gibson after he just got in the wall. Back right here. James R. Hartley out front. And then the front two of Alex Wiggins and Ethan Sky. Can they these forward, get a run, and can James R. Hartley get this small pack out front past these two? You see, they got a big run here down the back straightaway. Closed up to the back bumper. Side by side out of two down the back stretch into three now. We are 35 to go, coming to 34. Here they go to the outside now. Not going to be able to get enough of a run. Hartley going to drop back down. Oh, they're side by side. Not with this. They're trying to get up front and make a move. Not going to work for it. Try it here. They're going to run through two. Down the back straightaway. To the outside goes Keegan Clark with a run with Connor Gibson. They're gonna go to, I would say they're gonna go to the front. They're gonna get up there though. Ethan Sky side by side with Keegan Clark. They're gonna have a run out of 4 down the front straightaway. They'll still be out to the race leader. Here comes Keegan Clark and Connor Gibson on the high side. Keegan Clark, your race leader. Not going to be able to clear going into the corner, and he'll hand it right back to Alex Wiggins and Ethan Sky. Your front two. Just didn't have the momentum to clear them. They might be able to try it again here. Down the back straightaway out of 2. Run from the outside. They're going to be able to get back to the outside of Ethan Sky. No help from James Hartley or Mark Allen Bivens here. It's just giving more laps led to Alex Wiggins. Now it'll be James R. Hartley and Bivens. Mark Allen Bivens running. 3 and 4. For first right now, heating up. As here comes James R. Hartley and Mark Allen Bivens to the outside. Not gonna have the run. They're gonna drop back to the bottom. We got the battle for the race lead heating up once again. Just can't get it together. None of these guys can get it. Alex Wiggins and Ethan Sky away from each other. And James R. Hartley do it. He's going to go to the outside with help from all 4. That'll be James R. Hartley, Mark Allen Bivens, Keegan Clark, and Connor Gibson on the high side. Hartley to the outside. Is he going to be able to get far enough to where he can clear Wiggins? Not yet. Wiggins leads him. Big push coming from Bivens. These guys are pushing each other now. This is getting closer to being on contact. They keep it off the wall, and big saves from both drivers. Here comes Hartley and Bivens once again. Without the help of Keegan Clark or Connor Gibson. More contact between James R. Hartley and Ethan Scott. Gibson now on the back bumper of Ethan Scott. Oh! What a big save from Ethan Scott. Massive save from Ethan Scott. Back to 25 laps to go. These two have worked together all race. Nobody can separate these two. Nobody can get Alex Wiggins out of the race lead. So far, it's Mark Allen Bivens with the fastest lap of the race. And Connor Gibson, can he clear Alex Wiggins? No. Down for the straightaway. For the child, 24 to go now. In the Sin City Plain 75. Regular season finale here in the IRSS, season number 5. Green flag pit stops. Hartley, ooh, hits the cone. I believe he's good though. No penalty for James R. Hartley. James R. Hartley taking damage repairs, I believe. Mark Allen Bivens way out in front of Connor Gibson, Keegan Clark, who are together. Into the pits is Alex Wiggins. He missed his box. Let me 4 tires for Ethan Sky. Mark Allen Bivens, your new race leader. I believe that's the end of Hartley's day. Now he's back out on track after a very long pit stop. I'm not going to go lap down. Very close to it. Keegan Clark, your race leader. Only 20 to go next time by. We're going to do our final ad of the race. We'll be right back here from Daytona.
Good days, bad days, goodbye, heartbreaks, tail lights fading 'cause you didn't say it.
We're back with 19 laps to go. Here from caution, flags flying. Ethan Sky involved. Let's take a look at what happened. Just wrecked by himself. Let's go on board, Ethan Sky. We're going to bring in Mark Allen Bivens to see his thoughts and how this is going to affect his race.
I thought you told me for a broadcast.
Mark Allen Bivens, Mason, in the booth. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
All right, Mark. How's that caution going to affect your race?
Not really sure. I mean, we were already set up in a pretty good position, but you know, it can only help us. I would hope it could only help us. We had just enough fuel to make it. We were about 0.3 maybe to the good. So yeah, just gonna see what we can do right here and try to make some magic happen.
All right, Mark. Thank you for your time. We're going to bring in the driver of the number 8 car, Ethan Sky. Ethan. It's Mason up here in the booth. What happened?
So my teammate was telling me to run the bottom, and I was running the bottom, and I went a little bit too low, so I hit the apron, and it just automatically just drove the car around.
Were you trying to save it when you had turned the wheel up the track?
Well, I didn't know where it was gonna get pointed to, so I honestly don't know what was gonna happen.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Not really.
All right. Have a good rest of your night. That was Ethan Sky. We'll talk to one other driver before we go green, as next time by will be the Juice Cones. Let's talk to James R. Harley. James, it's Mason up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey James. So how's this caution gonna help you out here?
Well, I mean, we're gonna get back on the lead lap, so that's gonna help a ton. But I think at the end of the day, it's gonna depend on our engine damage that we have. So we're gonna have to see how that affects us, and if we can get another caution to get that repaired. So if we can get that fixed, to be honest, I don't know. I think we got walled by the I don't know what number Connor is, 31 on lap 5 or something. We went 3 wide. It's not really his fault, but we got walled, and I think it just went from there. We've just been falling back all race, so we're gonna see how it goes, and just hope for another caution here.
All right. Anything you'd like to say? Anyone you'd like to thank?
Not at the minute. Just mark everyone that showed up. So.
All right, James. We'll have a good rest of your night. We'll send you back.
Yep. Enjoy the show.
Good luck.
Pussy.
Going back green. Green flag is back out. 15 laps to go. Keegan Clark and Mark Allen Bivens leading you off to the green. These cars get up to RPM very slow. We're already 3 by 2 by 2, 3 rows deep. Alex Wiggins already back to the front, making an aggressive 3 wide move. The only time he's been not out front was they're under caution or green flag pit stops. Coming back straight away. Be side by side for the race lead. Gonna clear is Keegan Clark. Single file all the way back. James R. Hartley with engine damage, as he stated earlier. How is that going to affect him? All 4. Side by side for second is Connor. Make it third now is Connor Gibson and James on the no help on the high side. 13 laps to go. James just can't run with that engine damage. He has to have someone behind him for the car's running the same mile an hour it would normally. big save for James Earnhardt. At least he got a little loose there. Connor Gibson and Ethan Skye have had a little bit of history, it seems, this race. Connor pulled it right in front of him. An aggressive move there. Outside, the big block. There for Keegan Clark. To the inside goes Hartley. Wrecking! Big wreck! Hard into the wall is Mark Allen Bivens and Alex Wiggins. Caution flag flies. A big wreck there. Wiggins got sent around on the block. He got sent around. Hard into the wall with Bivens. I think Alex Wiggins got the worst of that, though. I think Connor Gibson involved as well. A little bit of damage on the rear end there. First big accident of the night comes with 12 laps to go. Caution flag number 3 of tonight. 4 tonight. Caution flag number 4 of the night. Let's take a look at what happened. Right here when they came up the track, Connor's going to get into him there. And it's going to send him around. Right into Mark Allen Bivens. Oh, big hit for Mark Allen Bivens. Let's ride on board. It's going to be a big hit here. Let's look at it one more time. On board with Ethan Scott. Narrowly avoids it. He's going to make it through, and he'll be everyone going into the pits here. Keegan Clark, James R. Hartley, Connor Gibson, Alex Wiggins, Mark Allen Bivens, and Ethan Skye. Your running order. James R. Hartley going to win the race out of pit road. Then it's going to be Keegan Clark. And that'll be everyone for right now. Everyone else involved with damage. Ethan Skye also out on track getting his lap back. He'll come into the pits this time by. Connor Gibson, Mark Allen Bivens, Ethan Skye, your running order as of right now. Alex Wiggins is going to be third right now. Came out of the pits. I believe he had more of the least damage out of all of them. It'll be about an 8 to go restart. 8-9 to go restart. Once we go back green. So we will go back green. Next time by. This time by will be the choose cone, and then next time by will be green flag racing once again. James R. Hartley, Alex Wiggins, Keegan Clark, Ethan Sky, Mark Allen Bivens, Connor Gibson out of the race. Green flag is back out. Hartley will be leading with 8 to go. Hartley, your Season 5 Daytona season opener this month. Clark, the engine damage not helping at all, but once they get in the draft, number 9 of Hartley will be back to, as if he didn't have any damage. Back to the race lead will be Alex Wiggins and Ethan Sky. 1-2 once again. Connor Gibson back out on track. Believe only 1 lap down. Not too sure, but I believe so. 7 laps to go now. Does anybody have anything for Alex Wiggins? Alex Wiggins has led most laps tonight. Five to go. Alex Wiggins, once again, your race leader, led most laps tonight. Looking for his first career win and his second career race here in the ISS. Does anybody have it? Does anybody have anything at all for Alex Wiggins or Ethan Sky? To go. Alex Wiggins shuffled out of position. New race leader, Ethan Sky. Ethan has worked with Alex all race. Alex by himself now. Nobody wanting to work with him right now. Many laps he's led. Maybe he led too early. Mark Allen Bivens still going to get the bonus points as of right now for fastest lap. Alex is going to need it. Alex is going to need the fastest lap plus the win right there. This time by is 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 to go. Here comes Hartley and Bivens. go up the block and not win. It wasn't quick enough for him. Hartley to the outside. Down the back straightaway. Next time by is the white flag. Three wide. Wrecking the entire field. Caution flag, big hit for the 8 car. Keegan Clark is gonna get it back to the line. Caution flag came out. And that's gonna end Ethan Sky's day. His day is done. It was a big block, and it didn't pay off for Mark Allen Bivens. Let's go take a look at what happened, because a lot happened. Slow it down. See if we can get a better view of this. Just Alex Wiggins gets into Mark Allen Bivens, and in front of the field he goes. The rear end tries to pick up everyone involved. And the crowd goes wild. Ethan Sky heading towards the inside wall. Very hard hit for him. All 4 tires off the ground. James Hartley. Another big hit. Keegan Clark makes it through. Keegan Clark, Alex Wiggins, Mark Allen Bivens, James R. Hartley, and Ethan Sky and Connor Gibson. Their days are done. They're out of the race. Nothing they can do. Alex Wiggins. He's going to stay out on track. Here comes Keegan Clark. Mark Allen Bivens, James R. Hartley. I believe James R. Hartley is taking a fast repair. Saves his fast repair until the end of the race, and it pays off. Let's bring in Alex Wiggins, the driver of the number 11. Alex, what happened there?
Mark threw a late block. I ran over him.
How much damage do you got on the car there?
I got no clue, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put my foot to the floor and see what happens.
Alright, anything you want to say?
I'm just going to try not to die.
Alright, well, good luck. We'll send you back. Have a good rest of the race.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to bring Mark Allen Bivens in. Mark, it's Mason up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Gotcha.
What happened there?
I just went up to make a block on Alex because I knew he'd have a huge run. Me and James were working really well together, and then he went low, which I don't blame him for it because that top line, me and him couldn't make that stick all day, and we finally found a time to. So I don't blame him for going low. We were going to try to run it up to the end and try to, control the entire speedway. But when Alex took it 3 wide on Keegan, I went up to go block Alex because I knew he had a run, and I just forgot that my car would get light and it would just lose all center of gravity or whatever, I don't know, science, and it just went up, jerked towards the wall, hit it. I got turned, which it was my fault, but yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big wreck there, Mark. How much damage did you have there after that?
I have no clue. It was a pretty big amount. Didn't have the meatball, but I went to go take my fast repair, so we're back in it. Green, white, checker, and let's see what we can do.
All right. Well, good luck. We'll send you back. Have a good rest of the race. And anything you want to say?
Let's just go lay it out there.
All right. Mark Allen is the driver of that number 76. Lake Storage Chevrolet. We are 1 lap to green. It'll be Alex Wiggins has control of the restart here. Start restarting on the bottom. Keegan Clark on the high side. James R. Hartley and Mark Allen Bivens on the bottom. Alex Wiggins is going to have the help here. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. That hurts James Hartley and Mark Allen Bivens. It's going to be a finish for the record books here at Daytona. It'll be a green-white checkered restart. Barney Jr., with the green flag in hand. Barney Jr., the fifth, waves the green flag. We're back green, 2 laps to go. Alex Wiggins, your race leader. Keegan Clark has the better restart. Believes the damage is coming back to bite Alex Wiggins. Keegan Clark, your race leader. Alex Wiggins second. Hartley third with no damage now. Mark Allen Bivens. Hartley trying to get his second win of the season. Second win of the season here at Daytona. Alex Wiggins fighting for a spot in the playoffs. This time buys the white flag. Keegan Clark out front. White flag. Last time around. Hartley pushing the 11 very hard. To the outside goes James Hartley. Wiggins tries to block. Down the back straightaway. Hartley with a massive run. Keegan has no help. James R. Hartley out front. James R. Hartley wins at Daytona. He goes back to back to, I believe, back to back at Daytona. James R. Hartley picks up his second win of the season, with Keegan Clark getting second and Mark Allen Bivens getting third. What a finish. That right there is your margin of victory. Margin of victory of the Sin City Crane 75. A photo finish for second there goes to Keegan Clark. James R. Hartley burns it down. As James Hartley burns it down, so we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over the results. James R. Hartley for Burt Ruther Motorsports picking up the win. Keegan Clark and Mark Allen Bivens second and third. Alex Wiggins, Ethan Sky, Connor Gibson rounding out the field. Took him a while to get another one. Burns it down through the grass. And we're going to go talk to him. Well, let's bring in Mark Allen Bivens. Let's bring in your third place driver, Mark Allen Bivens. Mark, it's Mason up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Gotcha.
So close. Can't get it done. What's going through your mind right now?
Man, it's just... I really wanted to get another super speedway win. Haven't gotten one since season 2. It's been a little bit, but you know, it was fun, and I'm glad we were able to have a good race. Happy for James to be able to get the win. He drove a heck of a race. Me and him both battled through a lot because he was down on power basically all race, and he finally got something going on after he took a little bit of damage repair, and then we both took our fast repair, and we were just praying that we weren't going to get involved in another crash, and it worked out good, and happy to see him get the win, but wish I could have stole it from him.
Yeah, that was a great finish there. You know, anything you else would like to say, anyone else you want to thank?
I'd just like to thank everybody that helps me. I'd like to thank James for being really good as a leader, and hopefully at Talladega we can finally go pick up another super speedway win, but I would have liked to be back at Gatorade Victory Lane in Daytona.
Alright, Mark. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll talk to you. I don't know.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. Let's bring in Keegan Clark, your second place finisher. Keegan, it's Mason up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, Keegan. A great finish tonight. Just not the finishing result that you wanted. What's going through your mind?
I guess you could say heartbreak, but I mean, there's bigger things in mind ahead. You know, we're obviously in the playoffs. I don't know. Nothing else to say other than just needed some more help, I guess.
Well, anyone you want to thank? Anything else?
I just recommend to everybody out there to find a friend as good as Mark Allen, because without a good friend like Mark, I think this finish looks a little different.
Alright, Keegan. Thank you, and talk to you. I'm not sure. There's not many of these. Not many times this happens. It's Keegan Clark. Let's bring in your race winner, James R. Hartley.
Yeah,
James,
I got a copy.
what's going through your mind right now?
A lot of different things, honestly. I'm gonna first of all, huge thanks to Mark. Honestly, I don't think I could have won the race without Mark. I'm gonna be honest. He was a hell of a pusher all race, and he's probably part of the reason why we're sitting here in victory lane. Honestly, we were down on power all race. I don't think really we had the car to win the race. Coming ever since we figured out we were down on power. But feels good to be back in victory lane this season, and feels good to secure the regular season Daytona sweep.
Yeah, you did really good there. Here, especially here at Daytona, you've won a lot of races here, like 4, I think, in total. You know, how'd that race, like, you know, the race just played out in your favor? You waited, and anyone you'd like to thank after that race?
Mark, honestly, Mark is the biggest reason why we're sitting here in victory lane. I also want to, shout out to, obviously you broadcasting the race. That was, I know we don't broadcast races very often, but, it's fun. But, It feels good to be back in victory lane again.
And congrats on the big win tonight. And have a good rest of your night, James. And I don't know when we'll have another one of these streams, but James R. Hartley, driver of the number 9. And that'll do it for tonight's race. Don't know when we're going to have another one of these. Very few times we do. This is May